Some of y'all asked some fucking violent questions. I'm actually whooping my brother's ass in a game of pool. I don't know if you guys can see that. Nah, this kid ain't winning. I don't feel comfortable giving my exact net worth, but just know that it's multiple seven figures. We'll leave it at that. This kid just whooped my ass. So, some of y'all asked some fucking violent questions, and some of y'all asked some good ones. So we're putting together about 10 good ones that we're gonna answer. Me and my older brother, Dario. If you don't know who we are, my name is Luke Del Priori.
I'm Dario Del Priori.
We currently own and operate a multi-million-dollar marketing agency that we started in our parents' basement. And today we live an interesting life. And you guys will probably see some of that on our channel. So I'm gonna be answering some questions today that you guys have asked, and I'm gonna give you guys some insight into what goes on in this fucked up brain of mine. So, who's breaking? Let's. I say we flip a coin for a break. You want to flip a coin?
That's fair.
What do you want? Heads or tails? Just pick.
I don't know.
Just pick.
I genuinely don't know.
Just sub. I'm heads. If I get heads, I'm breaking. Right. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Tails.
So I'm breaking?
Tails. You can break. Just so you guys know too, Dario's never actually beat me in a game of pool. I know we could validate that. The first question we're gonna be answering is, what is the best business to start if you're broke? This was asked for some context, and again, no names today.
Hold on, we gotta play the game fair. You gotta put the ball behind here. If we're breaking this way, the ball goes
right. That's right. So for some context, this question was asked by a 17-year-old from South Carolina. And he said he only has $2,000 saved up. What's the best business that he can start? I would say save a little bit more money. So to whoever you are, go out there, work a job, do whatever you gotta do, get a little bit more money saved up. Where do I wanna shoot? Get a little bit more money saved up, because $2,000, if it's your only sum of money, you have to ask yourself, first and foremost, is that the $2,000 that you have liquid in the bank to pay your car, your gas, bills, rent? Is that the only money you legitimately have, or is that $2,000 you have dedicated to a business? Realistically, to start a company, I would say you want to save more like $4,000 to $5,000, just because you're a little bit safer. It gives you a couple months breathing room to actually grow and scale your business, where you'll have enough money to cover your expenses. Are you stripes or solid?
I'm solid.
You're solid, right? Okay.
No, you're straight.
Yeah, I'm straight. So I would say get to $4,000 to $5,000 saved up, and then the best business to start if you're broke, in my opinion, I can only tell you based on what I've done, is I started a social media marketing agency with my brother. So basically what we do is we help businesses grow and scale through the power of digital marketing, because as we know, it's 2025. We're not in the friggin' Stone Age anymore. Businesses use things like ranking their website on Google to get more customers. Ooh. Get in there. They run paid ads on Facebook and Instagram. There's so many different services that they need. And if you can be the person that can middleman, basically the way that this business model works, which if you watch this channel, you're probably familiar with the agency space in general, but you don't even need to necessarily have the skill. You're dropping people that have this skill of running Facebook ads, Instagram ads, search engine optimization, content creation, with businesses that are looking for them, and you're the person in the middle contracting that deal, and you make the money in between. And
that's not to say that you don't need to know the skill, because you 100% do. Because to be fair, guys, a lot of people, I hear this all the time on the internet, just get a media buyer and you don't have to do any fulfillment. Like you probably hear that all the time when it's like, you get somebody, you middleman the work, kind of like you're saying, but I know you're saying it in a different perspective, but it's not like you're just fully hands off. That's just not how it works.
Of course not. But you, like for example, for me, I don't fulfill any of the search engine optimization for the clients that we work with in our agency. We have back-end guys that do that. Dario doesn't do it either. So in a way, you really are connecting people that have specific skills to obviously provide a service. But at the same time, yes, there's a lot of work that goes into that business model. This is not to say it's an easy business to run, it's a hard business to run. But I would say if you're broke, start a social media marketing agency. And the reason I give you that advice is, again, because I'm biased, because I run a marketing agency, and I see that as a business that teaches you everything that you need to actually learn. Marketing, sales, hiring, billing, operations, everything you need to learn, you learn. And it's a good vehicle because you make money on your clients monthly residually. So with all the customers that we have in our agency right now, they owe us money next month, and the month after that, and the month after that, and the month after that, which is pretty sick. Yeah. So I would say go after the agency space. And that would be the business model that I'm looking into. 100%. So no regrets. If anyone's asking me, is there any regrets in picking agency as opposed to a different business model? Absolutely not. High ticket recurring revenue, how can you lose? If you put together a good service, you're gonna win. So no regrets from my side, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
Uh-oh, Dara. This kid's getting a little bit of a fucking beatdown right now. It's gonna be a nut shot. If I could pull this off. Oh, I pulled it off.
You did? Oh, shit.
I pulled it off. The fuck did I say? So, best business to start if you're broke, I'd be looking into the agency space. Now, nope, flunk. The next question is going to be, Luke, you make your money off of your agency. How do you actually invest your money? After you've covered all of your expenses, how do you actually invest your money that you make off of your marketing agency? I actually made a video about this. So if you guys want to know like a deeper answer to that question, there's a full video about it. I think it's How I Invest as a Teenage Millionaire. You can find the video on my channel. It's basically, if you just look up Luke Del Priore, How I Invest, you'll find the video. I take care of all the investing between us. Dara doesn't really have to worry about investments. I manage all that stuff. There's different things I invest into. I invest into tax shield, so I pay less taxes. I invest into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is one of the biggest stores of wealth that you're gonna have in the year 2025 and onward. I invest into real estate investment trusts, which are you basically get all the benefits of owning real estate other than the tax benefits. So you're getting the fact that a company is cash flowing off different properties. I buy simple, boring investments like the S&P 500. I keep it simple, guys. I'm not buying too much shit that's super risky because I believe in my ability to really earn good money inside of our business. So if I know I could take our company from 100,000 a month profit to 500,000 a month profit, and I could be little to no risk, which really is little to no risk to grow our agency at this point because we know the game so well, why would I want to take this huge risk in an investment to make money that I don't need, right? That's just stupid. So for me, I'm boring. I play things relatively safe. Bitcoin, S&P 500, real estate investment trusts, and then I pick my own stocks like tech stocks, things of that nature. But as a beginner, that's really not shit that you should even be worried about because you're not going to be touching investments. You're going to need to invest into yourself. So to parlay off that question, if you're interested in how I invest, then I would hope that you're earning the same kind of money that I do, because the better question would have been, how did you invest when you were broke? How I invested when I was broke was I was investing into course programs, learning how to actually make more money. I know it's cliche, but it's completely fucking true. Whether you're gonna go to college or get alternative education, you gotta get educated from somebody somewhere.
Yep.
You can't just start making money without knowledge or information. Anyone that makes money because they create value. So how I invest now is much different than how I invested when I was broke, and I broke all that down in the video of how I invest. So if you wanna learn more about how I invest, you should probably check that video out. But if you're broke, you invest solely into your knowledge and your ability to earn more money. Nothing else. Nothing else until you're earning your dream level of income. Then, with your extra money, you can buy some of the assets that I buy. I don't own any rental properties or anything like that, primarily just simply because that's a big time investment for me. And as I'm actually talking about this, real estate and things of this nature, I'm actually whooping my brother's ass in a game of pool. I don't know if you guys can see that. But speaking of real estate, he's gonna have to fucking probably live on the side of the road, not in a piece of real estate, after this game. He's gonna be fucking embarrassed. But it's a little whoopage going on right now. Anyhow, I'm gonna call this pocket.
How is that even?
That's how. That's how.
Oh,
It's a good set. It's a good set. So yes, when you're broke, you gotta invest into your own knowledge. Next question from Chris in Maryland. How much money do you actually have? What the fuck has gotten into people these days? You're like, what kind of balls do you have? You feel comfortable just asking people exactly how much money they have? Honestly, we'll just say a couple million. I'm not gonna give you an exact number, but we'll just say a couple million. And it took a while to get the couple million, but see, no, it's good defense. It's good D.
Listen, bro,
I'm still gonna call that pocket. Some dog. All right. Nah, this kid ain't winning. Kid ain't winning. I don't feel comfortable giving my exact net worth, but just know that it's multiple 7 figures. We'll leave it at that. I'm gonna call this hot pocket. No. What do you hate the most about your Aston Martin? What I would say is this. I hate nothing about the Aston. Is it great on miles? No. Do I want the Starliner in it to work? Yes. That's what I hate right now, the fact that the Starliner doesn't work, but we might be able to fix that at the end of this fucking video. Oh yes. Oh yes.
It's all right.
No, it's a hard shot.
Nah, I'm a dog. Right there. Fuck me. All right. Wow. 0-1. So we'll re-put it together because it's first to 3. It's best of 3. It's best of 3. So we'll see. We'll see who takes it. So as we're answering, we'll reset. How did you go from $10,000 per month to over $200,000 per month in your agency? Right now, I run a social media marketing agency, and I'm currently stuck at about $10.5 thousand per month, and I'm dealing with a lot of churn from current clients. How do you go about scaling even though you lose clients?
Did you say his model? Like what services he offers? Or
Yeah,
no?
he has a Google Ads agency for plumbers. That's totally fine. Niche and service is fine. The main issue, Jordan, if you're churning a lot of your customers, you need to understand that you need to fix and solve churn before you try fixing and solving getting new customers into your business. That's not to say that you shouldn't still be doing outreach, but I would want to ask you a question. If you're the sole owner in your company at $10K a month, at this point, you should be doing some form of automated outreach, because if you're still manually reaching out to all your potential prospects, you are eating your time up for no good reason. I'm gonna go off the 14 off your 7. I don't know why I said your 7, it's fucking, we just broke. But I would say you need to figure out an automated outreach, and I would say the only way that I was really able to scale in the agency space is because I have my brother, and the only reason he was able to scale is because of me. We're 50-50 partners in our company. So I've always been of the mindset that if you're a part of something that's big, you build a bigger business, you get a larger piece of the whole pie that you can actually build. I look at nothing when it comes to service delivery. I don't deal with client requests. I don't deal with client questions. I don't deal with building out ad campaigns, doing SEO. I don't deal with any of that stuff. Why? Because he deals with all that stuff and managing the team that does it. And the difference between 10K a month and 200K a month is you're grinding at both levels, but at 10K a month, you're grinding pretty much solo, or maybe just you and your partner. At hundreds of thousands a month, you're a leader. You're leading your team to a vision, because it's your job. You have to remember, as an entrepreneur, if you want to grow to millions a year, you need to have a vision, not just for yourself, but for all the staff members in your company, where they can see that there's ability for them to really grow and they want to be a part of your business and your bigger mission. So I would say you need staff, so you need to start hiring. So you need to start getting people that want to work with you, that you're going to work with directly. And if you don't, you're going to be screwed over.
Bro, this is going to be ridiculous.
Anyways,
this is going.
Like I was saying, if you're trying to go from 10 to 200K a month, you need to focus on actually. Are you really that bad? You know the goal is to get your ball in, right? Did you, like, were you aware of that before you fucking started the game? Anyway, what I would say again is you need a team, and you need to lead your team trying to go from 10K a month to hundreds of thousands a month. Now I'm trying to scale from 200,000 a month to $1 million a month. And I know it's gonna be another big learning curve and growing process, but the way that I look at it, going from 10K a month to 200K a month is a 20X in monthly revenue. Going from 200K a month to $1 million a month is only a 5X. So if I pulled off a 20X, why can't I do a 5X? You know what I mean? So it seems like a big goal, but the real jump is gonna be trying to get to 10 million a month, which we're fucking nowhere near right now, but we will. You focus on each goal little by little, and you'll get there. And I know me talking about these goals, you're probably hearing, $1 million a month? Shut the fuck up. $1 million a month is not as crazy as you think. Do you know the amount of athletes that make millions of dollars a year? CEOs of companies, like the fucking United Healthcare guy, this guy, boom, boom, shot right in the fucking chest. That guy was probably making millions of dollars a year. Why do you think you can't build a business to make millions of dollars a year? Why? Why is that so irrational to you, or unbelievable? He doesn't really make millions a year.
Well, I think the best method.
Fuck you. Yes, I do. You don't fucking know nothing about me.
You just have to channel your inner growth creator, and I think
Right.
it might be easier to get there. You say.
I've already made enough videos.
Literally, all you have to say is, I'm a growth creator.
I've already ripped apart enough guys online that sell courses full time. Let me look all you dead in the face. Any of the people that are potentially a fan of our account, anyone that potentially is going to watch us in the future is going to come across this video. I truly believe we're some of the only motherfuckers that influence on the internet that actually run a real company outside of what we do in creating content and selling course products and things of that nature. I got nothing to hide. I want to eventually sell you something. There, I said it. What are you gonna do? He sells a course. Yeah, I do. You gonna do something? Exactly, so shut the fuck up. The whole point is this. If you could sell a course, you probably would. You got no skills, bro. You can't sell a course. So if you knew what we had as far as information and education inside of our program, you'd be like, holy shit, this is well worth the money. The reason that we make good money is because we have hit the market with the best products and put the best marketing on the products that we sell. Fact. So we run a real agency and we use content and things of this nature to help our agency grow and expand. So like I said, I believe that we're some of the only influencers on the internet that are preaching, hey, building an agency is a great business model and vehicle, whilst we actively actually run one. So maybe you'll find someone else that does. Personally, have not come across it. All right, this one is going in. If this one goes in, Dario is a bitch. Yep, 100%.
Wait, so that means you're a bitch too, because the white ball went in. No, it's like double.
No. I didn't say nothing about the white ball.
Yeah.
I said if that one goes in, you're a bitch.
But it was kind of just inferred. Like if you got your ball in, then
No. Then you can't. How could you say that's inferred when I?
You know what? No. It's like absolute value. It's like if you have a negative, then it's like you're a bitch. Like that's it.
What?
It's absolute value, bro. Simple math.
That doesn't make any sense.
Absolute value.
No.
It's like, bro, if it's a negative, it turns into a positive. You didn't even have to say that, but it was just inferred that.
No, that right there was this. The white ball was me. The yellow ball was the average creator that's like, start a school community, and I'm fucking chasing them down into a black hole. Yeah. That's what the fuck happened. That's more or less what occurred. Next question. Gotta get my phone. Ooh, I'm a dog. I'm a fucking dog.
How long is this video about to be? Because I can barely hold it together.
It's gonna be long. I got like two more. I got two more. Chris from Montana asks, do you feel rich? So I guess the question is, when you start making better money, do you feel?
It's a good question, actually.
Do you feel like, I don't know, not really. Nothing. I mean, it's weird. Like you could afford nicer things. Like I could afford nice watches and cars and apartments and dinners and all the stuff that you guys probably are looking for right now. But you don't wake up and you're like, yes, I'm fucking rich. Like I know you guys watch these TikToks and it's like POV, you and your bro in 2029. We are those guys. Like that's us. Like we can make those TikToks all fucking day, and we might. But you have to understand, like you watch a TikTok and you'll just be like, oh damn, that's a cool edit. But that doesn't show you the raw reality of what it's like building a company to be able to make a stupid fucking TikTok like that, where you and your bro have a fucking 12-year-old Porsche and maybe a fucking beat down God knows what. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's neither here nor there. But do I feel rich? I mean, I can afford nice things, which was part of me trying to build a business. That's why I did it. But do I wake up every day like, yes, I'm making so much money? No, that doesn't happen. So this kid just whooped my ass. Anyway, you win today. I'll give it to you. Game. I whoop his ass every other time. Cut to footage on the digi of when I kill him. Also, we started rolling this after I won 5 games in a row. As far as I'm concerned, those were scrimmages. Scrimmages at best. That was like preseason for the Yankees. Who cares? If they fucking come in and win the World Series, don't matter. Wouldn't you agree?
Why would I agree to that?
Bro, I'm just saying, like it's fucking whatever. Anyway, what I would say is this. I'm not really aware of the cost of certain things because I know my buffer is going to be large. So if we net profit hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, it doesn't really matter if I spend $300 on dinner or $50 on this, or it doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the month, you're still going to have plenty of extra money to invest and kind of do what you want. So I'm not super aware of the little mundane costs, which I used to be more aware of. So I guess that makes you feel rich, but I don't know. That's something that stopped once we got to about $150,000 a month. Once we got there and we started netting good money, I was like, all right, if I want to spend an extra fucking $50 to get healthier food, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's going to do nothing to your bottom line. Last question. This is a good one. What is your funniest story? This is actually from Rudy. What is your funniest story in business?
It's a great story.
All right. You guys are in for a treat with this one.
So it was our first ever business before we got into the digital marketing agency. We had a physical... We had a business where we did door-to-door sales, essentially selling local businesses content creation.
Yep.
So we not even one day, but we were just doing door-to-doors for a while, and
we were trying to get local customers. So we would walk around door to door and try to talk to the business owners and pitch them on the benefit of having content for their business. Yeah.
And this was very beginning in our journey. This was about very roughly, like very brand new into like just our journey in business together. Like it was super fresh. It was probably a couple weeks to maybe a month or two actually in business. We didn't have many clients. So we were just hitting every single local business that we could, just walking into every single local business.
Correct.
And there was this liquor store, I'm not gonna say the name, but we just walked into a liquor store.
Fucking jerk.
And
you want me to take it from here?
You can take it from here.
All right, so we walk into this liquor store, and there's an older Indian guy, right? Super sweet guy. And he's like, listen, I don't know anything about marketing. You have to talk to my son because, you know, he knows all this stuff, all right? At the time, me and Dario are broke. We're in a beat up Pathfinder, not knowing what we're doing. We barely even know how to service clients at this point. But we're just walking in trying to get $1 from anybody who will give it to us.
Yep.
So his son pulls up to the liquor store, who we waited for like no joke, probably 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Pulls up in like a white Maserati, like a Gran Turismo, like an older one too. This kid was acting like hot shit for God knows what reason. He pulls up, he hops out of the car. He has like a stupid fucking golf hat on and like some gay ass shirt. Just like, this guy was an ass hat. So anyway, he walks up to us and he's like, how are you doing? What's your name? So he starts like this and I'm like, hey sir, my name's Luke. Dario's like, hey, my name's Dario. Before I could say anything, a single word, he looks me dead in the face and goes, who are you? What are you selling? Why are you here? Who are you? What? I literally just looked at Dario. I looked at him. He was in the middle of a sentence and I just fucking immediately walked away from his ass. And he's like, where are you going? And I just fucking walked out the door. I told Dario when we got in the car, I was debating, because like I waited a second before I walked out. I was gonna do a fucking poof, spit and then boom, throw a right hook and then run out the door. But I swear I was really thinking about it, but it's not worth crashing out and losing everything over one negative person. So what I've learned is that in business, this is gonna tie to a real point. The customer is always right. As annoying it is to bite your tongue, which it is very annoying. When that person is the one paying the money, they might take a little bit of their anger out on you. They might give you attitude. They might nag you a little bit, but you never show it. You always have to put on your poker face. You need to be a good actor and you need to show them that it doesn't faze you. And you hear their concerns and you feel for them. And you might actually feel for them. And there's some clients that are completely irrational. So when you run an agency, you might deal with nightmare clients like we have in the past.
Yep.
Our customer base now, we pretty much love. We have great clients. But you deal with people that are a pain in the ass. Alex Hormozy actually made a video about this. If you guys don't know who Hormozy is, he makes great videos about business. But he made a video called The Angry Boat Analogy. So when the client's mad at you, if you get mad about it too, which we've actually done, it legitimately works because they just want to feel heard. If a client's yelling at you like, why was this edit messed up? And you're like, why are you yelling at me? Now it's two people clashing at each other. But if they're like, why was this edit messed up? And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that edit got messed up. Why did we mess that up? I am so sorry. Damn, we're gonna get that fixed right now. That is not like us. I am very apologetic. We're gonna get this edit done and I'll send you the money back. Immediately the client's like, what? Like, no, I didn't ask you to send the money back. We just want the edit done.
Yeah.
Now, because you got angry with them and for them, they feel heard. Now they're not angry anymore because if two people are in that angry boat, the boat's gonna sink. Someone's gotta jump out. And typically it ends up being the client that jumps out if you jump in, which ends up being pretty cool. So that's gonna be a wrap. This kid beat me in 2 scrimmages of pool, which, I mean, fuck it, you know what I mean? It doesn't really mean nothing at the end of the day. There's no money on the line, there's no nothing. So it's just basically a bullshit game of pool. But yeah, if you guys like this raw content, more interactive, answering simple questions that you guys are asking, then we'll make more of this. And if you guys didn't like it, how long did we film, Jim? How long did we been recording? 31 minutes? Then I just completely obliterated 30 minutes of your fucking time. And you know what you're gonna do about it? Nothing. So yes, that's the video. That's gonna be a wrap. If you guys don't know what you need to do at this point, now that it's the end of the video, I think you should, if you've watched any of the other videos, at this point,
Go work.
Go work.